9 reasons Poland is better than the UK. Is Poland better than the United Kingdom? It depends on whom you ask. You will find staunch supporters on both sides of the divide. However, let's favor Poland in this video. But whether you agree with our position or not, feel free to take advantage of the comments section to express your opinion. And don't forget to share this video with others. For now, however, please let us focus on the 9 reasons Poland is better than the UK. This is certainly going to be an eye-opener for those who are caught between the two options. Where should you move to out of the two countries? Please, enjoy the video. 9. Health and lifestyle. Let's begin this listing of the 9 reasons Poland is better than the UK with a discussion of the healthy lifestyle. In most parts of Central Europe, we don't have a lot of fat people. Compared with the size of the people in the United Kingdom, those living in Poland are enjoying a healthy lifestyle. While there are a lot of processed foods in the United Kingdom, which is affecting health, Poland is blessed with fresh foods. Though we can't rate it the best country, and truthfully not the favorite with many, it's a lot healthier than what many people consume in the UK. It's less processed, fresh meat, and vegetables. The country also has a lot of rooms for sports and many outdoor activities, like hiking, mountain climbing, and even rollerblading, as we shall see later. 8. Hiking. For some people, this is the most important of the 9 reasons Poland is better than the UK. Hiking and nature are attracting thousands of people to Poland every year and season. Get that right. Hey, this is not to say that there are no beautiful mountains in the UK. We certainly can't take anything away from those mountains and lochs in Scotland. And in England, we have the Lake District and other areas where you can definitely enjoy hiking. But Poland is kinda hard to beat. The mountains are amazingly high and quite close to the main cities. From Krakow, for instance, it's just an hour max. Coming from Slovakia, you'll get to good mountains in a couple of minutes from the border. So with Tatras and other amazing hiking areas, hiking is more beautiful in Poland. 7. Eating out. For the foodies and others with large appetites, and those who feel like them, this is certainly one of the 9 reasons Poland is better than the UK. In Poland, you can get a good meal in a nice restaurant for between 10 and 20 quid, which is about 50 to 100 zloty. If you're a beer person, these drinks are quite cheap in this country. Interestingly, you'll still get the kind of beer you'll find back home, such as Carlsberg and the like. But Chechen beers are super cheap in the country. While such drinks are cheaper at restaurants, they're not pricey even at supermarkets. 6. High cost of living. Anyone who speaks to reasons Poland is better than the UK and omits this point doesn't understand enough about both countries. We can continue to go on and on while discussing the markedly affordable cost of living in Poland. Food-wise, everyone knows that Poland is cheaper, though it would initially seem that you are limited in your options. Yet you're still getting your Aldi stuff in Poland with real-time delivery. There are lots of vegetables and fresh foods in their supermarket. The cost of housing is also quite important. While housing options appear to be limited in Poland, the influx of people from the Ukraine and other countries is pushing rent up to the ceiling. You may be charged an equivalent of £750 for a studio. This is nevertheless cheaper than what you could have in the UK, depending on the location. 5. The UK is getting dirty. We can say a whole lot about the cleanness in and of the UK, which leaves so much to be desired. Even then, Poland has its own fair share of issues with air pollution. It shares the same challenges with Bulgaria and Albania when it comes to water quality. The water quality isn't good enough, and its beaches are somewhat dirty. However, all these pale in significance when you consider the fact that the UK is getting dirtier with each passing year. This is not unconnected to the fact that about the population surge that the country is witnessing. It has not been able to properly manage its waste, and these are seeping into its water. 4. Finding places to rent. Accommodation in Poland is generally more affordable in Poland than in the UK. For example, in major cities like Krakow and Warsaw, rent is lower than in the cities in the UK. There's a good variety of options, ranging from small apartments to larger houses. Though these apartments can be smaller than what we are used to, it's relatively easy to find accommodation in Poland. In the UK cities, especially London, Edinburgh, and the cities of the same status, the rent is higher. This higher cost limits choices based on budget, in addition to the fact that renting a room in London is significantly more expensive than in Warsaw. 3. Manners. Well, this next point is crucial and should be handled with a delicate balance. Whichever way we want to view it, we can't take anything away from the fact that one aspect where Poland is better than the UK is the manners. We don't mean to say that the Britons lack manners. Please note. But in Poland, you don't see people shout or hear them scream. It takes a much longer time before you see anyone getting frustrated or going mad. They're calmer. In the UK's major cities, a lot of people make loud noises in response to frustrations. Sometimes at train stations or on public transportation. This is particularly common to the people of younger generations who have been taught that they're always right. They want to have things their way and to themselves right away. The kids will always be kidding, playing around noisily, joking and laughing loudly. Yes, these things do happen sometimes also in Poland. However, Polish society generally frowns at it and would not tolerate it. 2. Homeless population. Homelessness is a second to the last of the 9 reasons Poland is better than the UK that we shall be discussing here. It's a big issue affecting hundreds of thousands of people across the UK, and it is compounded by the cost of living crisis, which further renders more people homeless. New research shows that at least 309,000 people in England spent 2023 Christmas without a home, and this includes almost 140,000 children. That was a stark increase of 14% increase from 38,100 people in the previous year. Despite living in one of the world's biggest economies, these people in the UK are still living with no place to lay their heads. They were forced to spend the night sleeping rough, either on sofa surfing or other types of unideal sleeping conditions. But in Poland, there are about 1.5 million affordable homes, with only 14% of Poles living in substandard conditions, and 40% or 15 million people living in overcrowded conditions of more than 2 persons per room. 1. Safety. Everywhere in Poland is safe. It's regarded as safe for everyone. Those who have stayed in the country for a long time have not heard any reason to be told that an area is dodgy or should be avoided, even late at night. Compare the crime rate in Krakow with cities of similar status in the UK. You will find that women generally feel safer working back home at night. Yes, there are crimes everywhere in the world, but the rate is much lower here in Poland. You can't try things like that in cities like Glasgow or Manchester. Factors that increase street crimes in UK cities are not present in Poland. It has little issues with drugs. As observed earlier, the number of homeless people is minimal in Poland. Beggars that usually ply the streets of Edinburgh or London aren't so much in major cities in this country. Meanwhile, these beggars have been rightly or wrongly identified as street urchins. In conclusion, these are our 9 reasons Poland is better than the UK. Please, which of these reasons do you agree or disagree with? Kindly let us hear from you. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.